So I got a lot of responses when it came down to my Flash time traveling feat video that I did last week. Some of these responses were in agreement or support of what I presented in my video, and some of them were either critiques or challenges to what I presented in my video. The great thing is I welcome them both, because in our comic book community, in particular in this app, I think it's important for us to have a healthy discourse. I think it is important that if we don't agree on a particular topic, that we can have a discussion about it and then try to either find some middle ground or maybe even change opinions. I don't want to live in an echo chamber where everyone agrees with me. It's that simple. The great thing about being challenged about this particular topic, which is the Flash time traveling without the use of the cosmic treadmill or any outside sources, is it's allowed me to do a deeper dive into the character and to establish more consistency when it comes down to that topic. So obviously I did my original feat video as well as some follow-up videos, but what I figured I'd do right here in this video is to show you all the instances in which I found that Barry Allen, the Flash, has time traveled without the assistance of the cosmic treadmill or any outside factors. So let's just get down to it. Let's start things off with Flash issue number 70, which is part of the Year One storyline. This is a retelling of Barry Allen's origin story for the modern era. And in this, we see Barry Allen, as he's testing his speed, run so fast that he breaks through the time barrier. And when he comes out on the other side, he is in the future. And he meets with his future self. So again, Barry Allen traveled to the future without the assistance of a cosmic treadmill, breaking through the time barrier. And we know this because in the next issue, which is Flash 71, that future Barry Allen gives his younger self some pointers about time traveling, like how to exit a time stream when you're running in it. You need to slide into it. Or him being the origin for the cosmic treadmill, showing it to Barry, explaining to him that time traveling without it is dangerous, and this will help him pinpoint where to go so that he's not off and go to the wrong time period. This again establishes that the Flashes don't need the cosmic treadmill. However, it is a great assistance to them when they time travel. Barry then does use the cosmic treadmill to go back in time and applies the lessons he learned from his future self, like sliding into it. In Flash Rebirth issue number 6, in this we see Barry Allen chasing after Eobard-Thawne, the Reverse Flash. Now the panel above shows the cosmic treadmill. However, this is actually a flashback to Barry Allen and Wally West when Wally was his sidekick. If you looked at the issue beforehand, there was no cosmic treadmill while Barry was chasing after Eobard-Thawne. Now, Wally West does come in mid-run to help out Barry Allen. And this is where things get important, because we see Wally West here explain that, one, he has traveled in time without the cosmic treadmill before, and he explains to Barry how to do it. You have to run through the Speed Force and pass the time barrier, which is exactly what Barry and Wally do to stop the Reverse Flash. They do this under their own power. They may use the Reverse Flash as a map, however, they are the ones that are breaking into the time barrier. And what would be an instance of Wally West running through time without the need of a cosmic treadmill? Well, that's actually in Flash 141. Now, I know this is primarily a Barry Allen video, but it's worth pointing out where this statement is referring to. When the Flash, Wally West, is going up against the Black Flash, the representation of death. In this, he races with the Black Flash, and he says that he is going to leave the 20th century under his own accord. And if you read the panels, he is consistently going further and further into the future, to a point where they are out of time, the end of life, the universe and everything, a place where death cannot exist. In Blackest Night issue number 6, we see Barry Allen pulling Hal Jordan and traveling 2 seconds into the future in order to stop the Black Lantern rings. Barry even states and supports that without the cosmic treadmill, time travel is a guesswork at best. But I was hoping it'd be enough. Hal responds by saying time travel, in which Barry says Black Hand and Necron reanimated Bruce and used him to trigger an emotional reaction in all of us that the Black Lantern rings latch onto. I ran us 2 seconds into the future to break it. In Flash issue number 50, once again, while chasing after a Reverse Flash, however this time it is Zoom, Barry and Wally break into the time barrier, into the time stream, and enter into hypertime. And it is in here that they chase after Zoom and go one-on-one with the evil speedster. And again, breaking into hypertime is equal to that of breaking into the time stream, because you have to break into the time stream in order to get into hypertime using the Flash's abilities. Flashpoint, issue number 5. Barry Allen, as the world is falling apart, decides that he is going to go back in time and fix the mistake he made by creating the Flashpoint. As you see here, he starts to run and starts to break through the time barrier. However, he is pulled out by his mother, who he was thinking of, who was a lightning rod. He then proceeds to tell her about what happened with Flashpoint. And then we see him start to re-enter into the time stream, unassisted by the cosmic treadmill, and then race after himself on the cosmic treadmill. As you see here, the Barry that we've been following is not on the treadmill, and he actually chases and merges himself with his previous timeline self. In Final Crisis 2 and leading into 3, Barry Allen is running through the time stream back in time to stop the Radion bullet that is going to kill Orion. And while running through the time stream, Jay Garrick and Wally West join him. Jay is not strong enough to stay with them, so he hops out of the time stream. However, Barry and Wally continue running, and they run into the future. A couple weeks into the future. Yeah, it's kind of a shitty future. In Flash 761, we once again see Barry Allen go up against Eobard Thawne. Dr. Manhattan comes in, and by doing so, it makes Eobard Thawne worried about the timeline. So he starts to proceed to go to the future, in which Barry Allen chases after him. We see in the follow-up issue in Flash 762 that Barry Allen is again chasing Thawne through the timeline without the use of the cosmic treadmill. He is not using Thawne's energy. He is not piggybacking off of Thawne at all. He is simply just chasing after him. And they fight within the time stream. And then Barry Allen uses the power of, forgiveness. Actually explains that he is able to use the Speed Force to manipulate things to change it so that Thawne is no longer a paradox. But that's a different feat for a different time. Again, this is Barry Allen fighting Thawne in the time stream, and he chased after Thawne into the time stream. There's no mention of him piggybacking on Thawne's powers. He is simply just following him. And let's wrap things up going old school. Showcase presents issue number 4. The actual first appearance of Barry Allen the Flash. In this issue, with the second story, Barry Allen takes this asshole and he runs him so hard and so fast that he breaks through the time barrier and heads into the future. This is before the cosmic treadmill is ever introduced. This is Barry doing it under his own power. And there are more instances of Barry traveling without the cosmic treadmill. But I wanted to establish a consistency here for everyone. Let me also reiterate my overall opinion on this. Can the Flashes travel without the cosmic treadmill or outside help? Yes. Is it a good idea? No. Can I drive to 7-Eleven blindfolded? Of course. Is it a good idea? No. Second, I don't think time traveling, whether it be with the Flash or anyone else, is really a good idea for death battles. The purpose of this video was not for the debating community or for death battles or for matchups. That's just my opinion. But the purpose of this video is to show consistency in what the Flash is capable of doing, no matter how good or bad he is at it. I want to thank all the content creators who have interacted with me on this topic. Whether it's them helping me out and pointing out things that I might have missed, or whether it's them challenging me to find more consistency and support my stance in regards to the Flash time traveling without the cosmic treadmill. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And please, everyone who follows me or in general, let's all please be respectful to all the content creators who were involved in this topic. Have a great day.